Hi everybody. Michele Courage here from michellecourage.com. I wanted to talk to you about a client session that I have without revealing anything about the client. I want to talk about a soul alignment activation session that I did for a client in Canada on Friday. So it is Tuesday today. Because we've moved and I don't have things to specifically do on specific days, I'm starting to get lost in the days, which is wonderful. It's exactly what my soul was looking for. Okay, so Friday, it's Tuesday, and I just received feedback from her. She came to me via a family member. And when I asked her, what did she need help with? She said to me, she needed help for her, she was needing help to find out about a soulmate that she was so in love with, and there'd been difficulty in the relationship from his side and his family. And straight away, the information that I got was all about the fact that he was not ready. He had possibly another lifetime or two to work through patterning and generational patterning that he was in this lifetime. Heavily programmed, heavily generational patterning happening from the parents, and this is spilling through into her expectations of when she should be married, how she, and who and what she should be doing, and on his side as well. And the client is based in Canada, and instantly I got, this is not probably going to happen in this lifetime, because he, as a soul, has not done the work. And it's not a negative, it's just he needs more work. Yes, they are soulmates. Yes, they would really work together, but he is not ready yet in this lifetime. And I can identify with that because I know that my husband and I have been working for many lifetimes to work through stuff to be able to stay together in this lifetime. So during the session, she was obviously quite heartbroken about the fact that I was saying, we're not so sure that it's going to happen in this lifetime. Unless he, as a soul, does so much work. And it's highly unlikely that a soul can move through something that quickly, to still come together in a lifetime. It's possible, but not likely. Anyway, and during the session, we were talking about how she could release herself from this. And obviously I asked for the dragon energy to come in to release her from this. There were specific dragons that came in, mainly the earth dragon and the fire dragon. Earth dragon to clear the obstacles for her, fire dragon to just burn any residual energy, and then Archangel Michael stepped in. And I was quite surprised, but I do work with the archangels. So, I'm so grateful for the training and learning and experience of working with the archangels, because they bring a softness in. And Archangel Michael, I use his silver sword all the time to cut the energetic cords, because obviously she has been very connected to the soul, very huge expectations, and her, as a soul, she's not moving forward because of this expectation of wanting to be with this soul so badly in this lifetime. And rightly so, because, they clearly have a massive connection, a karmic connection. And I explained to her to go and have a listen to my podcast, because one of the I think it's called karmic debt, something to do with karmic. I can look it up and put it on the bottom of this YouTube, if this is on YouTube. Other than that, it'll, you can just have a look on my podcast, Raise Your Vibe with Michele. I've got a lot of channeled messages around issues that can be helpful and how to clear them and what it happens. Anyway, and so this karmic relationship has played out, and she is really, really struggling to release herself out of this because he is not ready yet. And to help her as a soul move forward, I use dragon energy for clearing. And like I said, Archangel Michael popped in. And when Archangel Michael popped in, I quickly had a look at my deck of cards by Diana Cooper, because Diana is very connected into the Archangel energy. And there's obviously some more insights, maybe, whatever. And I got, prompted to, and this is the thing, when we get prompted, we need to actually act. So I got prompted to have a look at the card, and I know the card, I've seen it before. So this is the card, beautiful, beautiful artist's rendition of Archangel Michael. He's carrying this huge, big sword filled with blue energy, this beautiful, soft, peaceful blue energy. And it says, stand in your power, be true to yourself, which was a major message for my client, to stand in her power, because ultimately she was giving her power away to this other person, waiting for him to catch up. And, a lot of us can waste a whole lifetime waiting for another person. And it's not about that. It's about moving into your power in this lifetime, the lifetime that you're in, stepping into your power and owning it and doing the things that you love and bring you joy and that love of life. Anyway, so when I was reading about Archangel Michael, I quickly read a little bit on in the book what Diana was talking about. And Diana was talking about the fact that his angelic retreat, she calls it his angelic retreat. I would be more happier saying the portal is bigger and stronger over the glorious turquoise Lake Louise in Banff, Canada. And so she says, Diana says, when you visit him there in your spirit body, he offers you his sword of truth. This enables you to speak and act with integrity and inspires you to be true to yourself. And when a client acts on something that you've been prompted to give, and every time, I know my guides are always talking about the fact that when the difference between somebody who moves forward is the acting on the intuitive nudges or prompts from your soul. So when you get this feeling, you've got to do this. And I distinctly got the feeling to tell her she needs to go to Banff. If she can at all, whenever she can, she needs to go to Lake Louise. And at Lake Louise, ask and invite Archangel Michael's energy and lie on the ground. And I said to her specifically, look for a sign. You will get a sign. There will be a sign. There'll be signs. Just look for it. Be open to it. For a sign that he's there and he's connecting with you. Oh my goodness, she sent me pictures of her. She decided to go the very next day. So on the Saturday, she actually went to Lake Louise. Now I'm saying yay, 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 because this client actually acted on the prompt. Because many of us hear what we're supposed to do, but we don't actually act. We don't actually do it. As a soul, that's why it takes so long for us to raise our vibration and get into different vibration and move through situations, because we get the prompts and we don't act on them. And so she actually went the next day, very next day she went, and I was like, oh my God, she actually did this. Guess what happened? Okay, so she gets there. First of all, I said to her, look for a sign. what happens? She looks, and as they're there, some random person had carved this massive big heart into the ice on Lake Louise. So basically, if you zoomed up, you could see this massive big heart. Now that person got prompted to put a heart there, okay? And I believe that person got prompted by his intuition or her intuition to put the heart there so that my client could look and see that heart. It's all about love, because it is. She loves this person that she wants to be connected with. And it's all about her heart. Her heart needs to heal. There's a lot of healing to be done when a soul, the soul path doesn't align, and we are heartbroken, when this happens. But we need to be understanding of the fact that this is not what is laid out for us in this lifetime, because more than likely it has happened, or it has or will come to fruition once you both come together. And I always liken it to both of you left the building in the elevator at the same time, but somebody stopped on a level and the other soul carried on going. And once the other soul carries on going, it's very hard for the other lift to catch up, because you as a soul will still evolve and carry on evolving unless you get off on a step and go down, a corridor or whatever. There's highly unlikely that you will reach the same step again on the way up. Anyway, and so I said to her, oh my goodness, that is amazing with this photograph. How amazing is the sign? You got the sign, you got activated, there was an activation, incredible. She says, no, it gets better. It doesn't get better for her, because obviously she was heartbroken. On the way back, the guy that she's been so in love with sends her a text and telling her that he has got engaged to somebody else. Now that for me is closure. It all happened, and he obviously had the prompt, again, another prompt from the spirit guides to send her a text to let her know so that he could end this or end her attachment to him. And most people would not see that as a most people in the situation would go, oh my God, that's heartbreaking. But from a soul point of view, can you not see how incredibly changing and life-changing that whole moment, Friday and Saturday, was for this client? She asked for guidance. She asked to change. She asked for the help. And in it came instantly. And she acted. In it came instantly. He sent a text, sorted, it's done. That karmic tie is now over in this lifetime. Clarity. So if you ever wondered the kind of help that I do and the kind of work that I do, this is the kind of soul alignment work that I do. It is not just about me doing it for you. It is me helping your soul to align in the best possible way to create an outcome which at the moment in time will help you move forward through a situation. I am so honored to be the person who can help people through this. I am so blown away every time when I help people through the messages that I receive. And I believe now that I've moved to Hawke's Bay and I am in a beautiful portal with less noise from the outside world, that my messages and my access to my intuition, to the messages that my guides and higher self are throwing through me are going to be even stronger. So quiet time, even more quiet time, is what we need to hear the messages. So I'm going to leave you with this. I am so hopeful that my client has cleared a space now to bring in a whole new direction for her, because when we're holding on to old karmic stuff, it slows the process down and it makes it very hard for new information to come through, and for new prospects and connections and karmic or destiny contracts to play out. So I'm going to leave you with that. I am so excited for my client. I am so excited for me, because I absolutely love doing these soul activation sessions. And when you get feedback like that and the client has acted on it instantly and gone forward, holy moly, it's incredible. So yeah, pop onto my website, michellecourage.com. Like I said, I did an online one for her. In person, so much more powerful. But the alignment sessions sometimes are actually even better online, because you can record the session, and then we can, I record it anyway when you're here, but I think there's something incredible about tapping into this information ahead and trying to align you into a beautiful life. And trust me, every soul on this planet, the object, the thing that we are looking for is to live this incredibly, beautifully aligned life. So I will leave you at that. I will chat to you soon, and thank you very much for listening. And if you really enjoyed this message and you really are would like to hear more, just subscribe in the YouTube channel below, subscribe to the podcast, leave a review, always appreciated. Thank you so much.